Hello, I'm Natalie Schneider, health and nutrition coach, and today we're going to talk about healing with natural supplements, how to heal and achieve optimal health using all natural plant supplements and extracts. Plant extracts and natural supplements are clinically proven to be effective. Those studies are on PubMed, the National Library of Medicine. And the supplements have no side effects during clinical studies. They're derived from the plants themselves, and it's affordable and easy to take. Today I'm going to talk about two different health conditions that can be supported through supplements: cholesterol management and blood pressure management. Let's start with cholesterol management, as most Americans are on some kind of statin drug to support healthy cholesterol. Before you can address supplements, we need to talk about diet and exercise. Most Americans eat way too much saturated fat in their diet through their bacon and their steak and French fries. Total fat as a percentage of calories should be no more than 25 to 35% and should consist of mostly monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats, those fats found in fish and nuts and avocado. Americans need to limit the amount of high cholesterol foods that they eat. Those are found in eggs, shellfish, and organ meats. And let's not forget about exercise. Exercise is so important in terms of supporting healthy cholesterol, healthy glucose, and healthy blood pressure. So get out there and do something that you love. Go for a walk, go for a bike ride, join a gym. Do something. The body synthesizes cholesterol in the liver and other organs, so one of the things we can do with a natural supplement is help to inhibit that cholesterol synthesis using things such as red yeast rice, garlic, which most people know because they cook with, and something called amla or Indian gooseberry. Another thing that we can do is inhibit the dietary cholesterol absorption from the foods that we are eating by eating things that are high in fiber. So fruits, vegetables, and whole grains are loaded with fiber. They help us go to the bathroom regularly, but they also will inhibit the absorption of that cholesterol from the foods. Another thing that people are not as familiar with are called plant sterols, and they're naturally occurring substances found in the plants that will help block absorption of cholesterol. And lastly, we want to optimize our lipid profile, our high HDL, low LDL, low triglycerides. Things that we can consider are things like niacin, or most people know it as vitamin B3. Now, high-dose vitamin B3 can cause flushing. What most people do to minimize the flushing is to take a baby aspirin, or even a handful of almonds will help with that. And niacin is important because it can help increase our HDL, or healthy cholesterol, and it can make our LDL particles more large and buoyant, which is an improvement in our risk profile. Omega-3 fish oils, or as people know them, EPA and DHA, the omega-3 fatty acids, are also important in terms of our LDL particles. And for those of you that eat fish 2 or 3 times a week, then you're getting those omega-3 fatty acids that are beneficial. And lastly, coenzyme Q10, which is typically made from a bacterial fermentation process. And CoQ10 helps to inhibit oxidation and glycation of our LDL particles. And it's very important as well if you are taking a statin medication, because statin medications suppress levels of CoQ10, and you can replenish those levels by taking a CoQ10 supplement. Now I'd like to talk about blood pressure management. So many Americans are on high blood pressure medicine, and a lot of the risk factors can be controlled through diet and exercise. Let's start with food. Reduce foods loaded in salt. Most Americans don't realize, but all of the canned foods and frozen meals are loaded in salt. The next time you're at the grocery store, take a look at the label and see the sodium content. Risk factors that can be controlled to help bring blood pressure lower include losing weight, quitting smoking, and reducing stress, and also exercise. Lack of exercise can contribute to high blood pressure, so exercising will help support lowering blood pressure and also help support alleviating stress. Moving on now to supplements and minerals that can help support healthy blood pressure, let's talk about magnesium. Most Americans know about magnesium. It's in their multivitamin. But it can also be helpful with blood pressure in that it helps control the force at which the heart pumps. And things like potassium and calcium found in our food and also multivitamins help regulate blood volume. These are all functions involved in supporting healthy blood pressure. Another class of supplements that are important for supporting healthy blood pressure include our antioxidants. We think about antioxidants in terms of our fruits and vegetables and the bright colors, the oranges and purples and reds. But we can also obtain them in supplement form. Things like vitamin C, 1,000 to 2,000 milligrams daily, and also CoQ10 that we talked about earlier helps support healthy endothelial function, and that endothelial is the lining of all of our arteries and blood vessels. And lastly, it's important to check your vitamin D and K levels. Low vitamin D and K levels can also contribute to high blood pressure. Lastly, I want to talk about supplements that are enhancing nitric oxide production, which helps our blood vessels dilate, or vasodilation. This is an extremely important mechanism for supporting healthy blood pressure. These supplements include pomegranate, olive leaf extract, grape seed extract, and L-arginine. I want to strongly suggest that you consider a pomegranate supplement, not drinking pomegranate juice, because the juice is very high in sugar and the supplement will not have the added sugars. I want to thank you. All of these supplements can be purchased at your local health food store or ordered online. I want to thank you for joining me today for Healing with Natural Supplements. These are just a few examples of health conditions that can be supported using supplements, but supplements have been studied and used for other conditions such as supporting healthy cell division and healthy glucose management. If you have more questions, feel free to contact me through my website, www.nataliewellness.com.